Hi, I'm Justin, CAE's Chief Exec. In 1992, CAE was founded. But actually, it wasn't quite CAE in the way that we know it now. In 1992, there was an issue, and somebody came up with an idea, thought, there's a solution to this. There's a more simple way of doing something. So CAE was born. But actually, CAE was born in its long form. Actually, what does CAE stand for? Well, it started life as Consular Affairs Express. Now that might sound a far cry from what CAE is now. And you're right, it was. But what it's been through is an evolution. So that actually started with something which said, actually it was really complicated to process visas, to be able to translate diplomatic documents. So actually being able to make that easy, to be able to bring in expertise that know the documents, that had the language skills, well, that's how CAE started. And that principle, of course, is still relevant now. But it's been through, since then, so much evolution. So from there, actually, CAE was first used for a business called CAE Office Supplies. It was the same business, it has the same company number that it started with back then, but it was CAE Office Supplies. It was the first step of evolution of actually what kind of services do businesses need to be able to operate, just at a really basic, fundamental level. So that was the next iteration. It's only then a few years later that technology really starts to play its part. And actually, years later than that, we become CAE Technology Services. But that was a journey in technology, something that started out with what was very relevant then, what was needed then, is still needed now. That technology is still needed now. But it's gone through lots of different iterations. The business has evolved, but that's our story, and that's the story that we think resonates, that so many other businesses, that so many other people have been through. We've all been through this type of evolution. And within that, the company has changed in terms of the products and services that it supplies. The people have changed in the business. I didn't found that business. I came in and I've evolved in that. I didn't start life as CEO within the CAE business, but I've been able to evolve as part of that process. And it's because there are just fundamental principles in there that actually want that ability to embrace change, to understand what business is, what people need. And that is going to change, and people are going to need help doing that. Well, we've done that. We've consistently embraced that. And that's seen us all the way from that very early beginning into something now which is multiple offices, multiple countries, over 300 people, all buying into the fundamentals of what we stand for and the reason that we exist. But it started in a very different place. The fact that we've seen that journey, the fact that that journey has now been going for over 30 years is something that we rely upon. It's something that we look towards because it's our history. It's what guides us. It's what's built us. But it also gives us a confidence that in all that time, in everything that we've seen, in all those evolutions, that there's 30 years more to come. And after that as well. So actually, welcome to CAE. This is just the current iteration. This is just the current version of CAE, which we've been through many different times. We look forward to continuing to do that as you grow, as our people grow, as the world changes around us. The constant will be here. We'll be doing things in the way that we do. We'll be enjoying it. And we'll be looking forward to how we progress from there.